My first contact with Alice Adventure in Wonderland was before elementary school, and at the same time, I also read a lot other famous uh, fairy tales. But this one, written by Lewis Carroll, is the one that I'm most willing to put myself into the perspective of protagonist to imagine the story happens on me. So in this video, I will discuss why I think this novel is the most attractive to me. Firstly, Carroll did not elaborate his personal moral ethic through the word, and the other child literature, for example, Grimm's fairy tale, Andersen's fairy tale, even my favorite, The Lord of the Ring. This story have moral purpose behind the words that now I think make the fairy tales become the product of adults trying to educate or moral brainwash children in a lie of childlike. So this cannot be a bedtime story purely for children. What makes Alice novel better than them, I think, is the purely absurdity. The fairy tales do not have fables because any kind of allegory is just an imposed accessory that people wish for wish, that is a fable education story that adults use to change children. A fairy tale implied a variety of allegory is simply to capture children as a defenseless prey. For example, in Grimm fairy tale, a little girl who walks alone will be eaten by a wolf, but and among the Doctor of the Sea, the beautiful and kind protagonist sacrifices herself for love. So this will give children a hint that they may associate walking alone with dangerous or linked love to self-sacrifice. However, compared to these children literatures, Carroll's writing of Alice novel in Wonderland is purely to tell three innocent little girls and make them happy. So the aim of Carroll's writing is neither for telling his own concept and feelings, nor for publishing and sell. The writing of Alice novel is purposeless, and it is the purposeless that can protect the fairy tale from being defiled. The second reason I think is that there is no absolute darkness within the novel. Just like in real life, no one in the world, neither a murderer or a great commander, is purely good or purely evil. Grimm's fairy tale like to scare children who have never seen the world, but Alice is really rare that it just restores the ups and downs of life that children in real life and even adults will encounter with. It's full of unknown, fright, and familiar intimacy, coupled with Carroll's best humorous long words, which I think he has the absurd and humorous atmosphere in its streamline, which is suitable for children's philosophy. Just like in real life, every day is a journey of new experience that repeats itself. You will meet with hundreds and millions of people, encounter with them, and in the meeting and live. We may have fear that we're not able to back home, or we may be confused about what we have experienced, but most childhood of the children is a pure fantasy and adventurous, just like what Alice have went through. So they self-growth and experience joys and sorrow. And I think this is the cutest place of Alice novel, and this is what I think make me like this novel best.